mic, you know I'm about to drop it like.
What's wrong with you, though?
What's up, good people, and welcome to Three the Hard Way. After all of our technical difficulties, I can't hear it just yet. So, actually, yes, we are live,
Take
and,
4.
and we have audio, but it is very staticky. So, yeah, we'll fix that. But we are live, and yeah. Anyway, so we're back. So let's just kind of get back to where
So how?
Yes, you need to speak up too. Her mic is still low. I know. You might have to because your mic is low. I'll fix it in post production, but anyway, so yeah, we're here anyway. So
I'm not a foot person. Y'all.
oh my god, so this is what we walked into. Oh my god, he hates feet. This is where this was all stemming from.
So we got volume.
Yes, we have volume. We're good. So let's do a
Y'all
quick
all
intro.
good? Y'all all good?
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll be good and figure it out. So I'm your favorite Jersey girl, True. It's been a interesting part of the show. Really, this is what we're doing.
Well, y'all know me, the man, the myth himself. What y'all got going on? How you been?
I've been great. Actually.
Damn,
Life is no longer lifing for me. So things have been pretty good.
Get your little tags. You
What?
think you're doing something now?
What?
Get your
What
tags.
tags? Listen. Wait, yo, yeah, y'all know we real on this show, and it is what it is. So, I mean, things happen, and you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta ride a little dirty until you able to fix some
Since
things.
21,
No,
19 or something on the motherfuckers.
The car has not been riding dirty since 21. It's actually been sitting for quite some time, but it is up and running.
Yeah,
So
sitting
it's been
dirty.
Sitting dirty.
Sitting dirty and riding for 2 years dirty.
No, it's only been riding since November dirty. But it's been sitting dirty.
That motherfucker said 19 on the tag.
Nah, but we good now. Thanks to the Virginia hookup. I'm about to love me some Virginia.
Yeah, come on.
I'm about to love me from Virginia.
Yeah. You know,
Listen.
I like Virginia too, and if Virginia is watching, I really liked it over there. I really liked it over there. I really did like it over there. I didn't even have to wait for tax season. It was laid out over. It's laid out in Virginia. Really wealthy place. Mercedes and stuff. Yeah, Virginia is. If Virginia is watching, I might be out. I'm out
You
of
know
town
what?
this
No,
weekend.
you're not.
I'm actually out of town this weekend, but
You
What-
ain't
what's been
going
going on?
anyway.
what's been going on with you, Trey?
I have been busy. My bad. We gonna take you out. First of all, I said dinner or brunch. I didn't say spa. You added spa
Yo.
today. I said everybody. We should all go to the spa.
Yo, come on.
Like we should all.
I told you about True and Friends. Everything is True and Friends, and we need.
Don't be hating because you used to like True and Friends.
Yo,
So you was
Hey.
okay when True brought Friends.
relax.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go,
Hey.
my other friend Junior.
Like, come on, Mookie.
Listen,
You like that shit out?
what is it?
You like that shit up?
That your long-term friends won't let you have new friends, y'all. My friends are
Yo.
stingy with me. My friends are stingy.
Why
with
is
me.
Trey putting her feet on me? Yo, we live.
Can you make him not leave? Because he's gonna get up and walk
Yo,
out.
for real. Hold on, man. So, all right. So we got everybody
We
got
good.
their
I'm
joints.
just doing
All right, we got some
sharing.
current events.
Okay, so we're gonna get into it because we're a little bit behind.
Yeah, we got-
this one brought a whole.
No, I'm just because I can't remember everything. I
he
work
brought a
too.
whole
Goddamn
notebook.
shit.
So yeah, I didn't make the
All right.
announcement, but today A Myth will be
Yeah.
running the show.
All right.
Help me.
No, I got it's good shit. But we got current events. And the first joint
I'm
was
just here.
Black China's mother. I'll let Trey
Yeah,
segue
bring that
that
one
thing.
in. Let's get some
I'll let
real
Trey
talk on
segue
that.
that thing.
But
But what sparked that though?
I feel like they've. I feel like that has always been the case. Yeah.
She's on like a tour tearing Black China down. Black China is beautiful too,
No,
and
she's not.
she's
She used to be.
she's beautiful now. She got everything, well, not everything taken out, but then she done.
Oh, she
Yeah,
did.
now
Oh,
she's like
okay.
into like religion, and Shorty is still beautiful. Yeah, like
No, it's still.
still low.
That's weird. No, you're good.
Oh, it's still sounding
We
crazy.
just we still have that echo. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know either. All right, you got that one. What else do we have? You know, your president fell again. Nothing.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Your president fell again.
Oh, listen. Polo Tink Tink. The falling tour. But poor little Tink Tink, like I don't know. I don't know. What AI? Who's AI? Oh gosh, yeah. I mean he's old and he's not coordinated and he old.
And what else do we have with the black the Jackie O joint?
Oh.
So
Yeah. That is what sucks.
probably.
You know
So like all the social media posts of her passing away after getting the mommy makeover has like kind of been deleted, along with the post from the doctor with the doctor's name or whatever. With the new details, it was saying that she was found unresponsive and then passed away later at the hospital.
Yeah.
And now you have these people coming out with this makeover culture, and then I wrote it down. Let me make sure I get it right for you. And then you have this called bounce back culture also.
What?
Yeah,
Bounce
you
back
could.
culture. Oh, like after a baby, you bounce back.
You got bounce back culture. Then you have like makeover cultures. People that's getting their bodies done. They're all speaking out about how BBLs are, mommy makeovers are really like 3 surgeries in one, and how dangerous it is.
Been knowing that though.
Yeah, but you know we live in a society now where it's all everybody's included, so everybody has a voice. So we're making up these different cultures and
the
just
nonsense.
Yeah, but it's just so everybody can have something to say.
Worked out during pregnancy. You know, fed people like your lazy ass friends get up off their ass and actually cook you some decent food. Like, what happened to the whole village? This is an American thing of not having a village. Like, it's very American.
Right. But no, the bigger issue is that after these people or people have babies, it's hard to lose the weight, right? That is a reality.
You missed my point though. It's hard to lose the weight if you did not work out and maintain throughout a pregnancy.
But sometimes you can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't, and I'm not. But
no, I know you're not coming for nobody. But like I was on bed rest for 6 months.
But friends also don't help. Your friends should
be. Now, granted, I didn't sit my ass down, but I was supposed to be on bed rest for 6 months with my first one.
Yeah, and your friends should have been loving on you after that, doting on you, going on walks with you, not being like, oh, you didn't bounce back.
They might have, no, and I agree. But the person has to want to. That's my point, I guess. It's like some people
it's all over the internet.
It's all over the internet. Don't want to put in the work. So because they don't want to put in the work, what's the easy thing to do? Let me go drop these stacks, go get surgeries, and I'm all good. That's the problem.
You know what's crazy?
That's the
she was
problem.
bad as hell after she had that baby.
The world that we live in now, it's like
everyone body shames.
It's like but for real though, sometimes people feel like good ain't good enough. When you're looking in that mirror, you feeling like I could change this, I could do this. So they always say if you get one surgery, you're gonna go back. Like I know a few females who got their bodies done, but then they're moving on to Botox in the lips now and things like that because we're all on a chase of perfection if we can. You know what I mean? Because some places cover it by insurance. And then also, just to add more context, so if you're going to deep dive into it, a lot of women that can't afford to get their bodies done after babies might be a thing to make them feel better after battling postpartum. Because that's a real goddamn thing too. And then your body then changed. You're not what you used to be. And then you got men, and I don't, I'm usually with the black man cape. but then you'll have men that's not giving the compliments, that's not doing the same thing because you put that weight on.
And they mama fat.
Or helping them.
I agree like that too. Or helping them help lose that weight
That's
in
a-
a positive way.
That's a real
Yeah.
I
thing.
forgot there's a whole camera. I'm looking
And
at
now-
People should like that postpartum, like when I talk about like the whole village, like it's very Americanized where like people are on their own. Like you're expected to do everything by yourself. Like now no one wants the aunties and the grandmas and the mamas. Listen, they TT, my aunt, okay, TT, Bubs, Tweety, all y'all, they will be on a schedule, boy, because I will not be thinking that I could be Superwoman after. And a lot of women are held to this standard that you're supposed to be able to just bounce back, be at work, be beautiful, be skinny, take care of the home, cook clean, manage your emotions, and do it all by yourself. And it's sad.
Yeah.
Y'all love y'all on y'all friends, and y'all men love on y'all women.
I'm not really. I don't think they should release the details of her death because it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's just so goddamn sad. On some other shit, you see the 7 people that were shot in Richmond outside of the high school graduation. That was fucking sad. That happened.
That's crazy. That is absolutely.
That's where we at. That's where we're at with it in the world.
And it just sucks that we're there.
That's where we're at though.
At a graduate. But then my thing is the person that did this. Right. Okay. Hold on. You're talking about the person that went to the high school graduation and shot people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I zoned out for half a second, but they caught half of what you said, so I was making sure I was talking about the right thing.
What in the dementia?
You getting old, auntie.
Sorry.
Auntie
Well,
True.
I'm doing other stuff. I just want to make sure. But
Your
here's
favorite
the,
auntie True. That's how I'm about to start introducing.
but here's the bigger problem with this is where we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you missed and hit somebody else's?
Well, they were just
child?
spraying into the crowd.
That right.
So
Right.
it's
Were you really aiming for that person? Were you just on a vendetta for everybody at that school? Like that's craziness.
well, that's just like mass
Crazy.
shooters. When you have mass shootings and the shooter actually ends up killing himself or gets killed, it's like going out in a blaze of glory. We kind of
Yeah.
put them all on the news and shit like that. But I mean,
But even mass shooters, though, they go there with an intention. Most of them have a kill list. They know who they're going
but
for.
you're gonna be their intention is they're gonna take themselves out. So why not take
Everybody.
people out with them? And they're gonna go
Yeah.
out famous.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They're gonna go out famous,
we
man.
glorify the bull.
And
And I
if
mean, I
we-
get that you got to put it out there,
Yeah.
but we put it out there and glorify it.
All right. So could we just go on real quick on the current events?
Okay.
first?
Did you hear about the lady in
So
Florida?
that's where I'm
Is that-
going.
You got that one next?
So
Okay.
you have the 24-year-old. I ain't even finna say her goddamn name. You know what I'm saying? That got arrested.
Oh,
for-
finally.
Yeah, she got arrested
Mhm.
for I'm talking about the one that actually because it's 2 of them. So
Oh.
I actually got the one that was
It's
leaving the
2 of 'em.
children in the car while she was in Dillard's shoplifting. The car caught on fire, and
Oh,
pedestrians was able to pull the kids out of the car.
I didn't even hear about that one.
Yeah, so that's some crazy shit. I don't know what y'all got going on out there in Orlando. I believe that one. And then you have the other lady, Susan, whatever,
Mhm.
that shot and killed her neighbor through the door when her neighbor went over there to address her about throwing a rollerblade at her
Oh, I
goddamn
thought it was an
kid.
iPad. I heard she threw
No,
an
it was
iPad.
over an iPad, but then she ended up throwing a rollerblade skate
And
at
hit
her
the kid
and
in
hit
the
the
head.
kid. And the kid came back, told the mother.
Yep.
The mother went over there and was knocking on the door.
Mhm.
They had whatever, and she shot her
Through the door.
straight through the door.
That's why we just call
A
them
mother
fixers.
of
But
a
here's,
mother of 4.
but here's the problem. She did this. The lady who did the shooting did not get arrested until
Yeah,
the day after or 2 days after
yeah,
because of the stand your ground law.
yep. And
It's because she
so,
was trespassing.
so I think so. They went ahead and they dismissed the stand your ground law.
They did dismiss
they
it as
dismissed
of
it now.
when?
I
This
just
morning.
read up on it. I
Okay.
literally just
I was about to say this morning.
and I read an article where she post bail.
Well, yeah, the police escorted her to her house for her to collect her belongings to protect her because
Yeah.
people broke out windows of her house. Obviously, people are standing across the street from this lady's house. But yeah, she got a whole police escort home
Yeah.
to get her belongings so she can go somewhere
So
else.
they
and be
dismissed
safe.
they dismissed the stand your ground law. She's gone.
Nonsense.
She's up out of here.
Of course she is.
Like she
And they're gonna hope that this quietly goes away so she doesn't have to go to jail.
yeah, because it hasn't really gained traction yet.
Yeah, it has, but not.
Not
Well, they
as
did
much.
say, what's
Really?
his face? What's the famous attorney that always represents the people? Not Ben Crump, the other one. Or maybe-
Cochran.
No, not him. Maybe it is Crump. One of them is representing the black ladies who passed away, got shot's family. So
we're going. What time we got?
I don't know. Go ahead.
All right,
Come on,
so
Toxic, 'cause you just
no,
wanna get into it.
because I want to make sure. So we're going into like topics, right? So we're
Sure.
going from mental health month. We're
Yeah.
going into Pride month.
Don't do too much.
No.
White toes
We're going from mental health to Pride month, right?
Yeah.
So are y'all? It's a two-part question. Are y'all celebrating Pride month in any way? And is a man gay if he goes to any Pride month events in support of his friend or family?
Okay.
So it's a two-part question for y'all.
Let me go first.
So it's about y'all today. I'm just
today.
I'm just here.
If you answer number one, I'll answer number two.
Nah, both of y'all got to answer.
Oh,
So
Not two people.
I don't think a straight man going to Pride makes him gay. Like, obviously, that doesn't make him gay.
Okay.
People may look at him a certain kind of way, but that's
Right.
because people are retarded, right?
Right.
But I think that's great when a straight person can go to something like that in support of his or her friends. Am I celebrating? If something happened to go across my desk to go to, I didn't make any plans because I got a bunch of other stuff to do. But we were actually just talking about that earlier about going out maybe and doing something this weekend. So maybe, I don't know. I haven't really looked into what was happening. And then there's so many events. There's Baltimore, there's DC, there's Black DC, White DC Pride. I'm like, ninjas.
I ain't know it was all. I thought it was just
No,
Pride.
there is. There's one weekend it's Black DC Pride. What, like this weekend I think is White DC Pride, and Baltimore Pride was last week. There's a lot happening.
Colorism is crazy.
It is, but I will say, I enjoy White DC Pride a little bit better than I enjoy Black DC Pride.
Probably because they're real flamboyant.
It's not even a flamboyant.
Real
It's a different
flamed out.
type of party. Like the White DC Pride, people are really drinking, having fun. Everybody's your friend. You know what I mean? Like it's a genuinely
Northwest DC.
good time.
Circle DC.
But Black DC Pride, it's like when you go to a pool party and everybody's standing at the pool and in the pool, but nobody's swimming. That's the kind of feel that I get when you go to DC Pride.
Because they all trying to be bad bitches.
Yeah, and then, everybody just want to stay in there and look cute.
Don't kill
I
someone for
want to
that
party.
shit.
Ain't nobody want to come there and look cute. So that's the feeling I get.
What you think? If a man goes to a straight man goes to a Pride event, is he a little shaky?
No.
You don't think he's curious one bit?
No. I
think so.
I've had people just like come with me places just to come. So no, I don't think so.
A guy?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I was like, I want to go here, and we left one club, but I wanted to go to like the gay club.
Like a friend?
Yeah, like a regular
Yeah, he was
friend.
trying to fuck. So
you know what? Let me ask a question.
His woman was with us. That's where we wanted to go.
what that mean?
Your sister or your brother was gay, and they say, "Bruh, I want you to go to Pride with me and help." Would you go? Because you said you feel like it makes it a little, it makes that person a little shaky.
No.
So you wouldn't go.
I'll be honest with you. If that was my sister or my brother, I'm in there.
Okay,
and we're
so
gonna
say
party.
It's possible.
Yeah.
So it's
But
possible.
like, if it was one of the boys or something,
Well, that's a little
I'd be like,
different.
you're just Pride on your own.
You wouldn't want to
That's
support
different.
your brother or your best friend?
Nah.
Really? Just because it's a man?
I just feel like if that's my brother or my sister, that's family.
Okay.
If you're my boy, you're my right hand. Nah. Cousin. You gotta be immediate family.
I got a question.
Now, if that was my bro, like my bro, like I'm not gonna say
Like Josh.
Yeah. Now, if that's Josh, we're gonna have a conversation. What time the event start, nigga? We go at 9. I'm gone by 11.
I ain't going home with none of these
Yeah.
ninjas.
One of these niggas really have a bag and try to book me.
That come here often.
Yeah, no,
like
bullshit.
your muscles kind of nice.
No
there, sir.
bullshit.
You gonna be like,
Hey, you got your merce.
yeah, you got your merch.
I gave in.
Okay, let me see this man bag.
It's so cute.
Because is it like a fanny pack?
Yeah, it's a fanny pack.
Okay, so it's a shoulder thing. So I don't
4
think-
pockets.
But see, it gives me fanny pack vibes, which is why I don't think that's a man's
He's a whole
purse.
dad.
Well, I don't think that's a man's
Well,
purse.
I kind of gave in because I ride bikes,
Yeah.
and then and I seen somebody with one, and I was like, damn,
Instead of the big
like that's
bag.
some young boy shit, right?
Okay.
But when I got it, I was like, damn.
I know our bitches carry this shit.
Nah, I got like 2 more in order. I'll be honest, it's just like so convenient because I don't like things in my pockets, you know what I'm saying? So it's like boom right there, and then when I'm on the bike, I could just
So what's
bring
wrong
it
with the book bag?
I don't like the 2 straps, and then it just makes your back hot.
Okay.
Sitting on a
Okay.
bike,
All right.
and you might just the more room you got, the more stuff you might put in there.
Yeah.
So just having this is just convenient, small.
Yeah.
I mean, get your little compact, a little something.
A compact.
Anyway.
That's for makeup.
All right. So y'all said.
That's not what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Oh.
not at all. All right. So look.
Okay. I'm. Oh. What's
All right.
what? What's the compact?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Why we can't talk about
Okay,
it?
Auntie True. Dang.
Like a carry conceal, like a concealed weapon, like a compact.
Oh, that's what we call them.
Yeah, you have compacts.
You have compacts.
Yeah.
It's a you can get your gun that way.
Yeah, you could get small compacts to put.
I
right
mean,
in
I
your
know,
purse.
like the little tiny ones. I get it, but I know.
No. They're called
Compact
like.
is for like your magazine type,
Yeah.
not like
The gun don't
type.
necessarily gotta be
Be a
small.
compact. Yeah, you don't have to
These
have a
new
small
kids
compact.
with their new terminologies.
It's not new. It's not new terminology, Auntie.
Until she was around doing the fucking black powder days and the shit like that.
Oh my compact. What the fuck? Okay, whatever.
Yeah. So Father's Day is coming,
Mm-hmm. Y'all brothers get
And
those
my-
grills ready.
and my question is,
We
my
want hot
question
dogs.
is, why isn't it celebrated like Mother's Day? And also, is stepfathers included in Father's Day?
Who you want to answer first?
It don't matter.
You can go into the last one first.
Absolutely. I mean, my spoiled bald-headed daddies. We do the most for them, whatever they want. Gotta wake up. We be at church at like 6 in the
You got two
morning.
dads?
Mhm.
That was up.
Her daddy and her stepdaddy.
All right, so look, who gets to make that man a stepfather? Just because he's dating or fucking your mother doesn't mean that he's a stepfather.
The kid makes the
Boom. That's what I'm thinking. Shouldn't it be on the kid to label him as a stepfather? Because for real, that's just mommy fucking boyfriend
Yeah.
or husband.
Yeah.
So how the hell is you him and Han and shit?
I mean, I agree. I had to think about and process that. Like, could the mom really be like, nigga, this your stepdaddy because
Yeah.
we married now? She could.
Yeah, because you have a lot
Because-
of bitter mothers.
Yes, but I wasn't thinking in that way.
For
I was
sure.
thinking more so
he
like,
take care of you every day.
right. I was thinking more so like, I understand what you're saying about the kid, and I think as a respectable thing, yes, you should have a conversation with your
And
child.
it depends on what age you come into this child's life.
That's true, too. That's
Because
true,
if I'm
too.
around and you're like 6, 7, 8, or 2,
right,
like-
that's and the other dad's
And then-
not in the picture,
and then you live
so
with me,
this is
that's
layered.
very
And then by
different.
default,
And that's what I was saying.
Or like
yes.
when your kid is 16, like if she were to get married now, John would be like, "This nigga ain't my daddy."
Yeah, pretty much.
for sure, but
But this my homeboy. What's up, boo?
but
Yeah, but
let's say you got married
mhm.
and your son
How
What
old is
age?
the
is
son?
in don't matter. Is
Okay.
in your household. though.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
And he's doing for the son. Maybe it might be oil changes, brakes, help with the car.
And
might be
so-
woo, woo, woo. At 25,
But
19 or
essentially,
20, he might be like, yo, that's my stepdad.
So here's the thing.
Well, that's very different.
but
If
listen,
he builds that relationship.
True shit.
But if I'm here and if that kid is under 10 when I come into the picture and I'm taking care of this kid and washing and buying clothes
Yeah.
and running around in sports and cooking and all this,
right.
oh, I'm bonus mom.
Yeah.
Now I
But
wouldn't
that's what I
take
was
the
gonna say.
day away from, like, if you want to spend
If
a day
he's
with
there.
your mother,
Mhm.
I would I would take you to go shopping for your mom and all that other stuff because it's Mother's Day. So I would
So that's essentially what I was going to say. If you're at the point where you're in the household with that kid and you are doing for, you're the stepdaddy or you're the step parent.
And we're not just talking about don't just think because you're in the household and babysitting, my nigga,
Yeah,
that
no.
makes you stepdad.
Now, half the time you don't even
Like,
get the you
'cause
don't
that's by
babysit.
default, like shit.
Yeah, but half the time step parents don't babysit.
Yeah.
Like I don't, you know what I mean? I think out of all the things that step parents do, babysitting really isn't one of them. Because typical, I mean, I
And
just
not only
don't.
that, you can't. If I'm the stepmom, this is my kid. You can't babysit your own child.
Well, not even
Like,
that.
I'm
It's
here
just
with
like
this kid, and this is my
Well-
kid, and it lives in the household, and your daddy not here.
No. But that's the okay for me, right? So, especially if they're younger, if I'm going to the store, my kid's going to the store. I'm not leaving my kid at the house just because he's there. You know what I mean? Only because my mind automatically thinks like it's not your job to watch him. That's my kid. So it's my job to watch my kid. So and if I leave this house, my kid's going with me. Period. Even
So-
if you're home chilling.
All right, so let me put a spin on that real quick.
Mhm.
So if you feel that way, then in my mind, and I'm just throwing this out there, then that means you put a limit on how he could probably discipline your child as well too.
She definitely does that.
So
I can tell you that
let me
right
say that
now.
right. So
She
what?
does that.
There's I don't want to say there's a limit because there's not a limit. There's a restriction
A restriction.
on
Okay.
anybody disciplining my children. My mother, my father, they father don't play that. And that's just a me thing. That is not a normal thing. Y'all know.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
the
definitely not
exception to a
motherfucking
lot of
normal.
rules, folks.
That's a fucking outlier.
That is a me thing. And not to say that these people can't discipline my children. They just haven't. Let me say this. They will chastise, they will talk, they will go sit in the corner, but I don't think my mother has ever hit my children. If she has, maybe once. And that was an extreme circumstance. But normally, like, I've been in situations where my mom has called me, hey, talk to your child. So it's just a thing that's just because
why do you but
now I tell her that's so different because I wasn't raised like that.
And here's the thing, me neither.
I don't have
whoop my ass.
So
Like,
not even to personalize it, but why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way?
Because they my kids. Period. Like, they my kids. I take full responsibility for my kids. Not to say that people don't help, but if my kids are in trouble, call me. I'll discipline them. Like, you're not touching my children. I don't care who you like. You're just not.
Okay, not even touching them. Is there a level of tonnage? Is there a level in which somebody can even speak to your child?
Yes.
Because
I'm a psycho.
Then let me.
Don't be holding off talking crazy to my child.
Then let me
deal with me.
Then let me.
That's why, and for me, that's why it's safer. Just call me. It's just safe for everybody to call me. Look, I know, and this is what I'm saying. This is not
Black man came activated. You're gonna be by your fucking self.
This is not the norm. My kids are grown, so we're good.
Ain't no motherfucking way. Child at home with me, cutting the fuck up.
But that's why
might not
at
cut
home
the grass and did the shit.
No. Kid goes to me.
I'm not letting you cop out like that. I got my cape on
now.
Every time.
No, Trey. I got it. I got my cape on. Let me get 30 seconds real quick.
You in?
Yeah, tag me. I got my cape on real quick. Your goddamn child at my house now.
Okay. Am I there?
We both paying bills.
Okay.
You might be at work a little late or something.
Okay. All right.
But your child ain't been handling the chores or something.
I get you. I've had the same situation happen.
So now I come in the house.
Mm-hmm.
My grass, our grass is our house. Shit.
Okay.
It ain't cut. Maybe trash ain't out.
Right.
Motherfucker big chiller.
Okay.
Now I done said something to him.
Okay.
He done said something back to me.
Okay.
Now I done said something to him again.
She done said something to him.
No. No, she not home yet.
Oh.
She at work. He done said something back to me.
Now, when you say something, are you like, hey, yo, I told you to cut the grass. Can you go do it? And he like, all right, I'm coming.
I don't give a fuck if I said, if I said, hey, nigga, why you ain't cut the grass yet this week?
And what'd he say?
And he might have been like,
I ain't feel like it.
Yeah, or maybe he'd be like, I do it tomorrow, or some dumb shit.
You need to call me.
It don't.
Or you need.
You have lost your mind.
Do you
If you think a grown
that
man gonna call you, let me get Trey back in here.
You need to call me.
Do you realize that, like, I have full range with my nieces and nephews?
We on her ass now.
And even my best,
my position will not change.
Even my best friend's child, right? Because my mom used to tell me this: I've never left you with anybody that I didn't trust with you.
I get that.
So if you're gonna leave me with your child, I give my best friend. Kay was jumping all on my motherfucking couch. He was 4, right? He was a little excited. You know how like dogs get the zoomies and they start acting crazy. You can't be trying to whoop no 4-year-olds. Listen.
You can pop them.
He was
People have left me with their kids. I popped them. I just don't do it with mine.
He was acting all crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. I am the exception. This is not the norm. People can't do what I do. Y'all know this. People cannot do what I do. But these are my rules. This is how my children have always been raised. And here's the kicker. Men in my life that I've been in relationships with respect that. Now, not to say that they've never said anything to my kids, like if they needed to say, especially John, because my son is my child with my mouth and my face and my attitude. And there was a situation where he didn't do something and the person I was dating wanted to discipline him, but he talked to me about it first. He did not just pop off on my son because that would have been a problem. So we had a conversation like, yo, he didn't do this, this, and this. And I reminded him, so this is what I want to do. I want to take his game. I want to do this. cool. Let's have that talk with him. And here's the thing, I'll let you lead the conversation because we still have to be a unified front. You can't just go popping off on somebody's
But
head.
here's my
And
question.
Wait. Because understand.
You're letting me
Listen, I am letting him lead the conversation because understand it's been me and my children, and they have fathers, active fathers. So think about the position that they are in.
You
in
just
a
said they daddy.
situation.
You just said you don't let they daddy discipline them.
Yeah.
No, you can't hit my kids. No.
But
That's a different
we're
story.
talking about like just
We talking about the
tarnishing,
step
like,
parents right now. That's a
discipline.
different
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So it's like so yes, we have to be a unified front, and my children need to understand that we are together. We are having this conversation, and this is what we have decided your punishment is going to be because of this. Because at the end of the day, it's me and my kids. You are here, but it's still me and my kids. These are mine. We done been together for many, many years, and you can come and go tomorrow. Me and my kids will be forever. So you don't get free range with my children. I don't give a crap who you are.
But it's not free range.
That's not
Oh,
free
it
range.
is.
That's
It's
not
free
free
range.
range.
You don't get to
True.
decide you're going to discipline my child how you see fit.
True.
No, you don't.
True. I'll be real with you.
Oh, do good. I know.
Next
This is
topic.
definitely not the norm. This is not
No.
the. Oh, I get you.
Even
I get you.
any man who could tell that says that he understands that is a
Oh, no, they don't
fucking
like it.
fool.
No. They don't like it. It just is what it is. It's one of those, we're going to agree to disagree. And this is, and if here's the thing,
But I have a question.
the phrase that if it doesn't work for you, I'm not the one for you.
I have a question.
So, okay, yeah. Trey got it.
So say someone did discipline your child. Say
She's gone.
he talked to.
Oh, there's hell to pay. She's out of there. Oh, there's hell.
She's up out of there.
Okay, let me say that. Discipline how? I need you to be clear. Are they talking and like giving a punishment that we didn't agree on?
It don't
Yes.
matter. So everything
They're
gotta be
talking.
agreed upon through
Absolutely.
you.
They're my children.
Hold on.
You just got here.
Hold
nigga.
on.
You don't get to decide.
Here's my
Here's
my question.
Your mama said exactly. Thank you. Your mama, and I hope it's to me, mama.
Hold on. What is just got here?
No,
What if he's been there and y'all talking marriage and shit? What if he's been there?
She didn't care. She was in that same position, and I know exactly who she's talking about. And she said, "I don't give a fuck."
I sure don't.
And he shut the fuck up and sat the fuck down.
I'll be okay. All right.
I don't think that it's
Here's my question.
well, wait. I don't think it's an unfair compromise to say
It's unethical.
before you discipline someone else's child that you talk to the parent
I
to
do.
decide
Yes,
on
it
what
is.
that
I do.
discipline
Yes,
is.
it is.
That is not
I'm
an
here to
unfair
tell you.
compromise.
I'm here to
gonna
tell
have
you
to
that's
call-
dead ass wrong.
Hold on,
No,
Taggy.
that's not an unfair
If I would have
compromise.
to call my sister to ask permission
I
to
think that's
discipline her
different.
child.
No, your sister is your blood family. That's different. Right?
If you were to get married and that man's been in that kid's life for 10, 15 years, you can't expect
guess
that
what?
person
And
to
he-
love that
And all
child.
10, 15 years, he better call you.
And he can get up and leave tomorrow.
And you know
and
why?
my children will
You know why
still be here
why
with
my mom
me,
is saying
and they will
exactly-
only know me.
Do you know
They
why
don't
she's
know
saying
that
exactly?
nigga.
Do you know why she's
So
saying
no.
Do you know why she's saying exactly? Because when she was dating this guy and he thought he was gonna tell me I couldn't go somewhere, he was trying to discipline me. He told me to watch my mouth or something. I was like, say something else, and my mama gonna whoop your motherfucking ass, and I walked the fuck out. I shouldn't be talking to no grown person like that.
Agree.
I know I was gonna get in trouble.
Well, but
And what happened?
here's the thing.
I was like,
My kids
like
wouldn't go to that extreme. Like, and I think too, a part of my thought behind this too is my children are good kids.
True.
They not gonna necessarily pop off, right? So what? My kids are.
You gonna sit here and act like your man-child wasn't about to fuck that dude up when you was in your feelings? You gotta grab that.
That's different.
Yo,
That's
hold
different.
on. That
was after a whole breakup and situation.
I
That's different.
understand
We're
that.
talking about
And not even to
And
just
that's
like
different.
personalize it. You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
I don't care.
She's
But it's
crazy and Tina's
it's like-
crazy too.
But that's
not-
different.
but not even to personalize it. So all right.
But
so
we have
this-
to because I'm probably the only
because-
person that feels
so
this way.
You
this
and
is
TT.
this is like grown, like took its own life and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to really like understand this shit. So
That's why I keep giving the caveat.
So you not?
This
I don't
is
know
me.
nothing about no caveat.
No, this is me, and this ain't the norm. The ladies,
to ask a
listen.
married person.
No.
I don't think any of us
You don't need to ask nobody else.
Even if I
That's
married
the
him,
only one in the world like this.
exactly.
We don't need.
And even if I married him, the rules don't change because you put a rule on
So
it.
you're not looking really for a marriage.
Like I am. But the
Ain't no
rules
fucking way.
with my children don't
no fucking
change.
way.
My children are not negotiable.
Didn't you want like a traditional marriage though?
I do.
So
But
it's
you're
no
not
fucking
their
way.
daddy, so you don't get to be traditional with my children.
I have a question. So
You're not their father.
So you're supposed to love your children
Yeah.
like they're their own. Provide for your children like they're their own.
I already took my kid
Care
off.
for them like they're your own.
Sure.
But you better not fucking
Here's the thing.
discipline them.
Sure.
You know what she
But you,
said.
but you better not raise your voice.
Let me
or I'm out. Divorce.
No.
You better talk in a
That's
smooth
an
whisper
extreme.
to him.
That's an extreme. But let me say this, because I'll do you one better. The providing, that's optional.
Come on, True.
Listen,
Like,
no,
cut the shit, man.
Let me say why it's not. Let me say why. Do I sit here and say, "Hey, go buy him sneakers"? No, he
I
has
love
a
you too,
whole
man.
father.
Come on,
His
man.
father will buy what he needs.
Come
now,
on, man.
if we're in the house
Come
and
on,
you're
man.
buying food for the family,
Nah,
cool. But I'm not asking you to do
True.
that. That's why I said providing is optional.
I was already ready to get off the boat and go to the next topic.
But
No,
when you say
'cause
stuff like that, there's no way I'm gonna be with a man and children, and I see his daughter needs something, and you've been busy, and her mama not here. I'm not gonna put clothes on that
Listen,
baby.
But that's
Or not feed
But that's your choice to do so. But that does not give you the right to discipline my child how you see fit because you see a need and you filled it.
But if I don't feel that need, then I'm gonna fuck the
No,
best.
you're not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
no.
No,
I would
not according to her.
Not exactly. Not according to me. I would
Ain't no
never
way
say.
I'm gonna be fucking a man and he see my son don't have shit and you don't provide that.
Listen to me. I understand
Why?
what you're saying. No, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with that point. But I'm not requiring that of that man to
So you don't
provide
want a
for my
traditional
children.
man. You don't want a
No,
traditional man.
no, that's not true. You can do it. That's fine. If you choose to do
Under
that.
her parameters.
And right, if you choose to do that, that
Trey.
does not mean you get to discipline my
Alright,
child
Trey.
because you chose to do
a
Trey,
feminine man.
this
I
is
don't
a-
want no damn feminine
this is
man.
the
You know I
mind-
don't want
This
this.
is the mind of a psychopath.
She wants a
That's how to
feminine man.
understand.
Listen, I know it is
This
a very
is
special.
crazy.
I know it is.
This is why.
And it is
The
what
men
it is.
that you have chose are
No,
not here now.
No, that's not why. It has nothing to do with my
So I
children.
asked y'all this then. I asked y'all this then.
No, it's because they accept shit like that.
And that's the thing. You accept what you want to accept. And if that's not how you
Them niggas
understand
don't
me,
accept that shit.
for my
They
things,
soft.
they did.
Them niggas
And
don't
I
accept
thought
that
that
shit.
doesn't make them soft.
Them niggas
I
don't
think
accept
that,
that shit.
I don't think that makes them soft. I think that it's not an unconventional thing to think that the birth parents should decide how a child is raised.
And
It's
y'all
different.
should stay together.
It's
Yeah, y'all should
different.
say
It's
that.
not. But that's not the
said that.
reality.
And reality
And
is,
I'm an active
and,
life. So I decide that shit.
reality is, there's no nigga that really accepts that. Niggas to say anything.
Well, they have. They did.
And
just
they
say
not
anything.
here.
But
This
we
is
didn't
soft.
break. But we didn't break up because of that. So you can't
No.
say they're not here because of that.
I didn't
That's
say,
not the
I didn't say
reason.
because of that.
But
I
that
just said
didn't contribute to the
it's soft.
reason either.
It's soft
So,
tendencies.
so,
No,
all right, so
that's
we're talking
not.
about step parents, right?
That's not.
It's goddamn true.
Listen, y'all know I'm special, and
That's
I
okay.
Go home and put
I
John in
fully-
the front, leaning
that's
right.
a different-
I fully accept the fact
That's-
that is not a
That's
popular opinion, and it is very special to me. And
That's
I am the exception to a lot of rules, and motherfuckers can't do what I do.
that's the mind of
And it
Jeffrey
is what it
Dahmer.
is. Hey, call it what you will.
Motherfucker different.
But that's how I
All right,
roll.
as step parents, right? Do you think as a woman, fuck a man? Do you think a woman could love another woman's child,
Yes.
a stepchild, as if it's her own?
Yes. Women adopt every day. Women nurture all the
No, I
time.
ain't talking about no adoption. I'm talking about nigga had an outside baby.
Together?
While you're together.
I do think that she could love that kid.
It's hard.
I don't think. I
Wow.
think they will
As
never
her
get-
own though, not
No.
just love them, but I mean, can
No.
you take care of that child? Look at that child
Yes.
as if it's your daughter.
Yes,
No.
but I think that her and that man will never be okay. Cause seeing that baby and I'm loving this baby and falling in love with this baby and caring for this baby every day is a
Yeah, but
reminder that you was fucking on a bitch.
Exactly.
So you
And
can never
that's
love that
why-
kid like that.
and
No, you
that's-
can never love that man.
Fucking
No, that's why you
Ain't no
can't.
way.
You're.
Ain't
Here's
no
the
way.
thing. You can love and care for that child,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but if you had to choose between that child and your own child,
Oh, well then this
exactly. But if you had two of your own children, you're
Yeah.
gonna try to do both, right?
Yeah,
But if you had to choose between that child and that child, you ain't gonna try to get that one. You're
yeah.
gonna take
And if
yours.
an argument
So you're
pop the
not
fuck
gonna
off,
love right. Take you're not gonna you're not
Yeah.
gonna accept that child as your own. You're gonna love them because it's human and it's a baby and the baby is innocent, but you're not gonna love that baby as
and
your
he
own.
is they're never gonna get over it.
I just wonder. I think for men,
I don't think that man could either.
fuck no, because we're emotional as fuck. A man couldn't at all. Like, man,
What?
love an outside baby.
Oh, fuck no. Y'all can't even forgive the woman for cheating. Y'all be acting like the chick cut off your left nut because she cheated.
Well, fuck
Yeah,
20
listen, that's
girls.
how y'all be acting.
And she will go on one date, not kiss, give a strong hug, and they be like, oh,
Right, you emotional with that nigga. You been talking to him and texting him, and yeah, y'all motherfuckers act like it's the end of the world when a woman cheats on you.
I'll tell you why.
We know why.
we don't
No,
need
no,
an
no, no,
explanation.
no, 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 no. I'll tell you why.
It's my
Right?
word.
I tell you why. Men hate for a woman to cheat or move on so quick because we fucking cheat and we move on quick. So we know what comes along with that shit. So to see a female, and we always, and men won't tell you this shit, so I'm just telling y'all that.
I can't
Men
comments.
put women on a pedestal where they feel like y'all supposed to be better than us.
Right.
So when a female moves like a nigga, it's the most unattractive. You a whore.
Yeah.
Because y'all
You're dirty.
y'all not supposed to be that though by nature. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I
Like
get
by
it.
nature.
I get it.
So when you tell me you went on a date or a man found out you done cheated, it's the most hurtful shit in the world because we know what comes with that cheating, bruh.
Wait, I have a question. You said she shouldn't be able to move on by nature?
No.
What? I was reading the comments.
Yeah, these comments.
Yeah.
Look, y'all,
No,
it is what it is. And
I said by nature, you're not supposed to be like a man and move like a man. You're supposed to be softer, supposed to be better than a man.
So that means we're supposed to sit around and take
No. We're talking about as far as like cheating and shit like that.
That's not you. I don't think men realize.
I don't think it's really in females like that.
When women leave, she's been done.
Right.
Like we don't just get up and go.
Yeah, but
like I've been plotting.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
the thing
5
though.
months.
That's the thing though. That's your process. To us,
right?
It's like you just fucking gone.
Right.
You're a whore.
How did this happen overnight?
And then you got that gray area where we still texting.
Overnight.
Right.
Yeah, you got that. And then you got. I'm telling you, the first breakup for a man is like the worst shit in the world. We never let that go. And then when you get attached to another female, get some feelings for him, and it don't work again. Whoa. Any nigga you date, anybody, you better check the history. No. You better check the history on them. You know what I'm saying? How close was him and his ex, or how long were they together? Were they talking about marriage or engagement? That breakup ain't like the one you was just with for 6 months or just fucking. It fucks you up. It fucks you up. You gotta know. You gotta ask him. Did you chase her?
You want to talk about it?
Who, me? No.
Talk about it.
Last chick I just dealt with. Yeah.
What last chick?
She hurt my feelings.
Look, what last chick?
I see it.
How long ago?
Mind your business.
I found God. And that's the only one I did with.
I can't.
Y'all hear that music?
You know what? They can't hear the music. Our mic's canceling that out, hopefully.
Half the East Coast already on fire. I want none of that.
You know what?
Right.
What's the next topic?
It don't matter about these topics. Because me and True is beefing anyway.
Why? Because she won't let you be the stepdad?
Because, let me tell you why we beefing.
Why are we beefing?
Earlier today, and I need you to ref
we had
this.
a real
Trey,
heart to
I need
heart.
you. I need you to ref this.
I miss our hearts.
Okay. Oh Lord, I'm
And look.
nervous. Let me sip my tea.
You know how I came on here and talked about pretty women being pussy deficient? All right. Well, men.
I don't know how to take that.
Well, there's a certain set of men out there, right, that women choose to deal with that they just aren't ready to deal with. These men are called pussy privileged men.
Pussy privilege.
And I can agree with that.
These are men that take care of themselves. They look like something they don't want for women. They have options.
Right.
That's not common for all men. Maybe for some females, because niggas is thirsty. So any female get DMs. Just all female. Don't give a fuck big, small, orange, blue, red. That's not like that for men, though.
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
It's not.
So, no, fuck no.
No.
Niggas' phones and DMs be dry
When
up.
they fine, they know they fine.
Yeah.
No, that's different. That's what he's saying.
We are called. That's called. No. I was ready to personalize. I caught myself.
It's just a we.
I caught one.
We are called.
I caught one.
Nah, nigga, you better let it go. Let it go. We done talked about me. Let that shit go.
type of no. Listen, no, listen. Hold on. Let me intro it first. I'm just a small boy from Lexington Park, Maryland. Through my studies and years in the field, I have studied this specimen of men called pussy privileged men.
Okay, roll it in. Pussy privileged men.
Just
Get
roll it
the
in.
ends. Yeah, go ahead.
These are men that don't want for women.
Okay.
So when you choose to pursue this type of man,
Yeah.
you cannot pursue him with the basics. You cannot pursue him with what you will and will not do.
You know what's worse? Like,
Give it to me.
I've tried to date one of those, and I'm used to being chased, and he thought I was going to chase him, and we both just looking at each other
Because it's a
I'm just gonna wait till it's my turn.
but it's a real thing. I've now given this specimen of men a name.
Pussy privilege.
So next time you meet one of those men, you can say, yo, you're a pussy privileged man. And now you know what one is. I say that to say, me and True get into it earlier. And she's like, talking about relationships, right?
Are you talking about in the group chat? Or on the phone?
No, we were on the phone.
In relationships or just situationships, right? I wrote notes down. We talked about effort, teaching someone
sexually or emotionally?
both,
Okay.
whatever they need,
Whatever they need.
teaching them.
Are we talking about a woman teaching a man or men teaching a
It
woman?
don't. We're just talking about pussy privileged men and teaching maybe a woman maybe what you want and don't want. Pussy privileged men we do not have time for that shit.
Oh,
we just don't.
We don't.
Look at this shit.
We
pussy privileged men are tired. Myth versus true. Trey ref.
Okay.
Ding ding.
I'm ready.
Go.
I'm ready.
One thing you cannot do with a pussy privileged man is nickel and dime him. You cannot treat him like this is where we're beefing.
Like an ATM?
No. You cannot treat him like a fucking dog. Where if he sits, if he rolls over when you want him to, now you ready to do some special shit. Now you ready to do this. As long as he does what you want him to do. A pussy privileged man will see that and go, I'm not chasing that, or I'm not doing that. We're just going to keep it moving.
I don't.
Hold, let me respond. You ready? You done?
True says.
No. Let True speak for herself.
Hold on. Wait.
Let True speak for herself.
She's gonna speak because I'm reffing.
Right.
You're gonna speak.
Are you done?
Get into your teaching
Are
skill.
you done?
And listen to how asinine this is.
No, it's not asinine. Because the problem with pussy privileged men is that you want a bitch out here to be giving you all of this effort and all of this extra and do this, and this. And you're not doing the same in return. So you feel like, oh, she's got to do this in order for me to do that. No, it needs to be equal effort. And just because you go a distance or you buy dinner one night, that is not equal effort. So let's keep it funky. And I'm trying to be as general as I can.
Yeah,
I'm keeping it general.
Let's keep it funky.
No, but let's keep it funky because you can't, just because you're pussy privileged, be like, oh, you got to do all of these things when you're not doing all of these things. It has to be equal effort, and you can't devalue somebody else's effort because that's not exactly what you want when you haven't communicated exactly the effort you want.
Okay, hold on. Time. Go. I'm going to put y'all at 30-second limits. Go.
She makes good points.
I'm right, Ninja.
Here's why you're wrong.
No, you know I'm right.
Here's why you're wrong.
Please, excuse me.
Okay.
Be quiet.
Okay.
It goes by who's chasing who. If I'm chasing you.
Why would any man want a woman to chase him? What type of bitch ass shit is that?
No man asks for that. No man asks for that. It just happens that way. It could happen that way.
But even if it starts, wouldn't he want to?
No. We're not gonna. Men aren't gonna look at no female and say, "Hey, I don't want you to chase me."
When he's saying pussy privileged men, we got to keep that in perspective because typically they're probably not gonna be the chaser.
Yeah, we're not gonna chase. They don't chase at all because you got to think.
Hold on, I just hate that he keeps saying we. But go ahead.
Well, we know what
I didn't say we.
You
I'm
did
even talking about the game. So look, I have to speak for
your people.
Pussy privileged men, whoever they are. That specimen of men.
Whoever.
Whoever is chasing, if you aren't like pussy privileged men don't chase.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a female and you choose to pursue one of them, you're chasing one of them.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
If you're the chaser,
Refrain from your ad libs.
yeah, object. If you're the chaser,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just say the chase is too much or the requirements is too much, the prerequisites is too much,
Hold on, wait.
why do you continue to put yourself through it?
Oh,
If he tells you,
a question.
if he tells you, right?
Your earrings off?
Well, not even. Well, you know how like men is. You don't really got to tell you, because you can have. They don't really have to tell you because let's just say
They don't
like
have to
no.
tell you.
And I only say that because let's just say like your efforts, not even just like with pussy privileged men. Let's just say like your efforts aren't getting you nowhere. It's like you're running on ice. It's going to hit you that you're like, damn, I'm not getting nowhere. If you continue doing nothing or trying to pursue that, that's on you.
I have a question. Yeah. Maybe he just don't fucking like you, bitch.
No.
No.
That's not the case.
No.
So
let's just say the man might like her though.
So he likes her, but because he gets so much pussy,
No.
he shouldn't do anything.
No. Pussy privileged men is saying, yo, you chasing me, so I need. If you chasing me, this is what I need. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. It's on you if you hit that or not, right or wrong. It's on you if you want to continue that, right?
Yeah, adults should communicate. Adults should communicate their expectations.
So if he communicates, hold on, real quick. No. If he communicates that,
if he sits me down,
hold on,
like,
allegedly. No, true. We got to keep it 100. Allegedly.
Shut up.
Listen. Shut up. Come on, girl.
So if he says, hey, Trey, listen, I need to be with the woman who knows how to cook. I need my clothes pressed. I need this. I need that. I need that.
Trey and your military specs.
I mean, boom.
All right, cool. Whatever.
If he says all that, then I can decide either I'm going to do that shit or I'm not.
Correct.
But if he doesn't say that.
Exactly.
And he just thinks I should assume.
Because you're smart or you should know better because you're a certain age. You cannot, but you can, no.
Age matters.
No, age absolutely matters. However,
age matters to me.
But what's wrong with being a whole adult and saying, this is what I expect. This is what I want. These are my needs. These are my requirements. When I say I want effort, these are the measurable effort items that I need.
Well, everyone's love language is different.
Because until you say that, and if you keep things general, then you leave that to the other person's perception of what their effort is for you.
You're right.
So until you communicate that, you can't. These pussy privileged men can't sit here and expect people to do all of these things
and they never
when you're being very general in what you want.
It's kind of childish.
So very childish.
So in general, well, we don't really know what general is because we might be talking about general.
Well, general is I need effort. Well, what kind of effort? Effort, bitch. Effort.
No. So
I can give a great example.
So hold on. But some people have selective hearing. They only hear what they want to hear.
And I can give you that.
Now you could have said the shit. You could have said that shit right over and over and over, but they're just because effective listening is different from just listening.
I get you. Yes,
if you're just listening to respond, right? Like we're talking.
Yep.
What you're saying ain't wrong. But you know how you've been arguing with somebody, and it's like
you don't even hear what I said.
It's just a reply.
Absolutely.
So you get a lot of that. Now, when you get a lot of that, it's just. But I'm just saying, this specimen of men, when you come across one of them, and you not ready for that shit, if you want to be chased, if you want to be loved on, if you want to be romantic type, a pussy privileged men, I say all that to say, that ain't the fucking type for you.
And I can agree with that.
The moment you not even piss him off, or the moment you ain't doing something, he's off to the races.
So let me ask you a question. So in the scenario of this pussy privilege,
can we just call them PPs?
No, this ain't no. It's
that's power player media.
Yeah, so you can't call them that. It's pussy privileged men.
So in the concept,
like project managers, because they manage all their O's.
Right. So in the concept of this man, right, this type of man,
this specimen,
if he likes the person, does that change certain things that man does.
No.
Why? Shouldn't it?
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
But it should, right? It should.
Because if a man wants a woman, it's in you guys' nature. If you're a grown man,
you
it's in your
want her,
nature.
Then you'll find a way to make
keep
that
her.
work. You wouldn't necessarily, because you said if she pisses that person off, then that person's going to go whatever. But if there's a genuine interest or feeling in there,
Or now you love the
person
bitch,
then be like,
not gonna keep
okay, let me view it a little bit, or let me give some leeway, or let me figure out how to make this work.
Not only that, I feel like when you genuinely start loving and caring and liking people, it's natural to want to do nice things.
Yeah, but this is a different specimen of men.
But
They've been around. They've been around since like 92.
So then what? What? I can't. So then, how does that particular man get into a relationship?
They don't.
Ooh, if you talking about a relationship, he kind of walks into one.
Okay.
Kind of walks into a relationship.
Like, not almost like by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't mean to be here, but I'm here.
So I'm assuming this man never gets married, never has kids.
No. That's a far right extreme. We're just talking about you might have. Because
if he never
everybody, that's down the line though. Everybody, there's somebody for everybody, right? So you could always, different people bring out different parts of you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I was right. He just don't like you enough, bitch.
No. It's not that he don't like you enough. He might like you, but it ain't no. You're not hitting the marks for him to change. That's all it comes down to.
So my, but
he don't like you enough.
No. God damn it, Trey. How you gonna ref and you ain't getting it?
But listen,
what you said don't make sense.
But wait. But this goes back to my question, because if you like her and she's not hitting the marks, then why wouldn't you say, hey, this is what I need? You're not hearing me, or you're not getting it.
She don't even know the fucking marks. I don't know the marks.
But this is what I'm saying.
But what if that's been done though? Then what?
Is she not for you?
Let's just say it's been done.
Okay, now in the event that it's actually been done, and that person, and you know that person understands.
Please say your favorite line. Please say your favorite.
You know I please say your favorite. That bitch ain't for you, and you ain't for her, because you don't like that hoe enough.
No.
And that's what it is. And that's not your person.
People are glutton for punishment. Yeah.
Well, now I agree.
Some people
do
don't
like
self-sabotage.
They don't like. It's not that
they don't like walking away from something feeling like they gave up or like the bad person or some shit like that. You got to give them a reason.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
Be the victim. Yeah. Walk away
or they got to be the victim. See, so like, you know,
I say all the time, men will do everything to make you leave them.
Yeah. So like, and you have women, you could push them, and you might even support them saying, well, I might not be for you. And guess what? She's gonna be like, but you are.
Right.
And we can make this, and we can do. It's almost like,
but I'm telling you, I'm not
I'm telling you, and I say all this to say another thing about, if it's personally me, right? I won't hop in a relationship and try to make shit work because I know I'm a cheat, and I won't put nobody else through that again. You know what I'm saying? That's why in all my countless situationships, they haven't blossomed into relationships, because that person, I see something that's like, it's not gonna keep me in the house. I won't put myself through it, nor nobody else, nor nobody else's kids or anything like that.
But that's very mature.
But a lot of men won't give a fuck,
right?
Because I'm at the age at 35, I'm all about naps and shit. Like I don't really chase pussy no more. You know what I mean?
I'm about naps.
Yeah. I don't really chase pussy no more. And being that I don't,
you know why?
I think
because you haven't sucked a bitch toes.
How did we get there?
You're not on the next episode.
He don't like her enough.
You have been suspended.
You don't like nobody enough to suck nobody's toe.
Yeah, not at all.
I found the toe sucking girl.
Not at all.
If you got suckable feet,
no.
DM our chat.
Oh my god.
Why she gonna be like, they them pussy privileged niggas, not me.
You don't like feet. Do not send that man.
And then for real. At what age? But for real, at what age? If there is an age, do you give up on trying to find someone or teach someone? See me, I'm not a.
Yeah, let's address the teaching.
I'm not a teacher, right? Because, and I'll be real.
My mom says after 35, there's no potential.
I'm not a teacher though, because I don't feel like I feel like you groom someone that's not truly them. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm not about to teach. Like if we're in a relationship, you know, you could teach somebody little things, but I feel like I'm not a. I'm not a teacher like you need to do this to my liking type motherfucker. Like I
I'm on
feel
the
like it's
fence with
controlling.
that.
I feel like it's
can't comment on this
controlling,
one.
and that's the side of the fence that I'm on. And I
Right.
can understand what you're saying.
I got
And I
you.
feel like I want the true organic you, and the true you might not be for that. I'm not going to teach you
hear
and
you.
keep telling you and walking you like a
I hear
fucking
you.
dog.
Yeah.
Sit.
But I don't think
Take
it
a
has to
choke
be that
collar and shit.
extreme. It's not that
Because
extreme.
I'm grooming you to be me. This ain't coming to America.
No, but listen.
I can't
And I
do
hear
this.
you because there's a good part of me that agrees with that. Like okay, so I'm in the reverse, right? Like I'm a certain age and I am who I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do,
It's a
and
fucked
I'm
up
not
position
gonna
to be
do what
in.
I'm not gonna do, right? However, if there is somebody out there that I'm dating and like I don't want to use the term worthy enough, but that's what I got right now. But
Right.
like worthy enough to where we're gonna try to make something work,
Mhm.
I may have to do some adjusting. Now, as long as I am not adjusting the core of who I am, then that adjustment is going to have to be made.
Yeah.
Just like that person may have to adjust some things for me.
That's the
But
line.
as long right, but there is a fine
That's the line, the
You
core.
you cannot adjust the core of who you are because you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to be like, well, shit, this ain't me. You're not
And-
going to be happy. Relationship over.
This is why we were beefing earlier, because I said it has to be in you and not on you.
But what you were talking about though is different.
I'm not
You were
teaching that.
shenanigans.
No. But I don't think you have to teach that.
Yes, you do.
But I think the
Teach what?
difference
No, no,
is
no.
Tell the people.
I
Tell the
can't.
people.
You can't. Okay? We
I
really
can't.
can't.
I thought
can't.
you keep it real.
Yeah.
For the pod.
Yeah.
I thought you
but
put it all out
yeah.
there.
If he goes there, I will. But I
I
won't.
give y'all
if he
too
won't.
much of me on this goddamn pod.
You're
Yeah.
not giving us enough now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is,
Not on that one.
I don't think that it's a teachable thing, right? Let me.
Right.
I don't think it's something that you have to teach a person. I think it's the person is more so like, why am I giving my all for someone who, one, I don't trust that once I give my all,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be here. Or
Damn.
two,
Right.
that like I'm giving my all and I'm not seeing the
And you-
return
and you-
on that yet.
And you know what's fucked
So
up?
why should I keep or why
Yeah.
should I do it?
And you know what? The ROI? The
What do you
return
mean?
on investment?
Why? What define it how?
See what I'm saying? To a man, right?
Okay.
That shit sounds crazy because it's like this is where communication kind of comes into, right? As
yeah.
a man, we're like, what the fuck do you mean?
So,
Wanna know why?
I give you that.
I'll tell you why. Because for you to, let's just say, maybe you're cooking, cleaning, maybe you're dressing it up, maybe you're whatever.
Okay.
That's basic.
Okay. I got you. That's
We've been fingering and eating coochie since high school. We done seen, y'all remember that era of thongs? Thongs used to be a thing.
right.
That
Right.
thumb.
Right.
Boy shorts was a thing.
Right.
Hey, they're still a thing.
No, I'm just saying, like, there was like that whole era of the
Yes,
thong song and
yes,
shit.
Yes.
This was real.
That was right. That
So,
was the
when
extra.
you
yes.
dealing with men that got
Mhm.
coochie and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's basic.
Okay.
So for a female to say, hey, I might not want to do this, or I'm not doing that because I'm not seeing an ROI, was like, shorty, what you're supposed to be doing or what you're talking about is just basic. I don't give a fuck if you don't want to make spaghetti tonight with Texas toast because you feel like it's doing too fucking much.
Right.
Like,
So can
that's
women
the
say-
basics.
Do women say the same thing? Like, you don't want to pay this rent? That's the basics.
I'm gonna say no only
No,
because.
fuck no, because men wasn't always paying rent.
But what he's talking about is not monetary. So I don't.
Yeah,
We can't. I don't think we can.
And
But we break women up into these household duties and men in
Well,
financial.
we're doing that for the lack of saying something else.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, and you gotta
That's
also think though, just for like Trey's age group, you're coming into that shit. That wasn't always a fucking that culture that you're in.
Yeah.
That wasn't always how it was.
right.
That's only the last 5 to 6 years
What culture?
with like Cardi B's, Nicki Minaj's, Baddies East. You know what I'm saying? The love
Yeah.
hip hop and shit. That has
Mhm.
shaped culture.
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't
And women are
always
different now because
women
of that.
wasn't always dominating the workforce.
Yep.
It wasn't always fucking I'm a baddie. It wasn't always
Right. I don't
lashes.
need no nigga
and
'cause
wigs.
I'm bad and I can
Really-
get all of them. And,
Really,
yeah.
wigs was old church women and old bitches.
Right.
Yeah,
It wasn't
and white
right.
people.
Them shits cost a lot of money for human hair and shit. Like what?
Yeah.
It wasn't no lashes. It wasn't outlandish colors.
Right.
That was more down south shit, and we was looking at that shit like that's clown shit.
right.
Y'all rocking all red felines and shit.
Yep.
Shit, man, weird.
Yeah,
Only
that
till the
stuff is-
culture has shifted has it came into where oh, I need me a nigga that got a bag because everybody's starting to see more money and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like, so that wasn't always a thing, but
That's not what Tina said, but okay.
yeah, she's a fucking lie.
So
That wasn't like that, and I know she been around the Freaknik days and shit. It wasn't always like that, man. That's not how culture. That just wasn't
right.
culturally. It was just wasn't like that.
Well, where did we leave off with
I
our
can't answer those
debate?
kind of
Where did we
questions.
leave off with our debate about? I don't. Oh, you want me to define, right? Am I still defining this?
Yes, return on
Yeah,
investment.
define that bullshit.
But okay, but I don't understand what you all don't understand. So what am I defining?
What are you doing that needs an ROI? Or what won't you do that
It's
because
almost,
you need
it's
that?
not what we won't do. It's almost like, okay,
What you will do?
I'm about to get real vulgar for a hot second
You
because this
won't.
is the only way in my brain that I can kind of quantify this and
Can't
maybe
get no
you'll
head?
understand. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to go there.
If head is,
No. Listen.
it's basic.
No, I agree. Kinda. Because listen, kinda, because I'm not putting my mouth on your dick and I don't know where it's been. So head is not necessarily
It will
basic.
always.
So you
it will
gotta
always.
understand that.
It will
No.
always not be with you if you ain't putting your mouth.
Listen, you gotta understand though, like that's different for a woman. Y'all are on the receiving end of that shit.
it's not.
So it is different.
No,
So
it's
y'all head is basic because bitches be slobbing knobs like
Yeah.
nothing. Women
Yeah.
ain't.
But you're fucking with
Let
dirty
me
ass
say this
bitches.
right. Good women ain't gonna
You don't know who
they-
you're fucking with.
good women ain't gonna just put their mouth
Absolutely
on
not.
you because when they, especially, we ain't saying we only boning each other, and you could be out here boning other people, but that's not what I was even gonna bring it to. I was gonna bring it to more like anal, right? So, to me, that's why I was like, I'm gonna have to get vulgar for a second to really give you an understanding because I don't know no other way to
won't do that
quantify.
unless you're like,
Right, you ain't getting anal unless we in a whole relationship that's going somewhere. Like, and let me throw that on there. Like, you're not getting all of me, and you just somebody I'm dating, or you're my boyfriend of 2 months.
I'm just not gonna allow you to do whatever you want to me.
and if I'm gonna be fair about it,
Or
right?
even if it's like I don't see a future with you, you don't get to get all of this yet.
You know what my mom used to also say? Audacity isn't for men who don't take care of the household. Like you coming in with all your bravado and your sayings, and I need to follow you and lead you and all that, and me submitting it, and me being willing to compromise.
Gonna be here in 5 months.
Exactly.
I
All of that, all my time, my emotion. I could be out here making money. I could be out here studying.
I think if I'm gonna be fair, right?
But this is what I mean when I say why you don't get the extras. And then, but two, for the particular situation that we're talking about that person and that other person, like that person doesn't necessarily get all of it because that other person doesn't feel like if I give it all, do I trust you to make the right decision with me afterwards?
And here's the line.
That's a big thing.
And here's the line, though, True.
That's a big thing.
Here's the
My
line.
mama. Okay,
Here's the line, True.
I see what she's saying.
Here's the line, though.
Ma'am, I just want to let you know your name is out there, so I hope you pull
What
back.
what you're giving might not even spark him to even want to go further.
That's right.
And that's the line.
Okay.
And once you hit the line, somebody has to make a decision. And you cannot vilify or crucify someone for a decision that you will not make. The line is drawn.
But the conversation has to be had.
No. And I'm here, but I'm here to tell you.
Okay.
It's been had.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's been had, then it is what it is.
And I'm here to tell you that I have the paperwork. I can show you the text.
Now I know who y'all talking about.
But look,
now I know who y'all talking about.
So now, but here's the thing though. Sometimes we run into people, man, the right person at a bad time.
Yes.
If you are dealing with there's men out there, it's a known fact that pretty women like ugly men. If you are, they date ugly men. They date ugly men though, dog. If you're
I've only dated one ugly man.
See?
Only one.
But I feel like my exes got ugly after we broke up.
But if you, all right, but look though, but you ever dated a man?
Some of them when I met them.
I feel like they got ugly.
But have you ever dated? But you dated a man that you knew he was dating up. You knew he was dating up. You knew that.
Yes.
They're all dating up.
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying.
I walked into that.
So sometimes you could be dating up or dealing with someone that you just ain't
They might be cute.
Yeah, but you might deal with someone that you just like, damn, you different from everything else, or she's different from everything else.
Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet, because you know I was about to say something.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, sometimes you can run into a motherfucker that's like, I ain't never experienced that before, or I'm just not used to that.
Right.
Bottom line.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
world is the generations that play a part. The world is different. Everybody.
And especially if you're dating in a different age bracket.
Yeah. Like me and Trey got an age gap. Like it's I'm just saying, like, it's different.
I can't
It is
be with you
different.
because
And
it's
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because at that point, guess what? You now get to show him and experience something with him or her, and it's an elevation for him, but you don't know what he's going to elevate in your life on the flip side of that.
Yes.
So as long as there's a mutual of some, you know what I mean? Like, he may not be able, like, he may not have gone to fancy restaurants, and you're a fancy restaurant type chick, right? So, you know, you elevate that, right? But then on the flip side of that, maybe you ain't never had, I don't know, something that the dude can elevate.
But there's real shit that be happening out here.
Pretty girls don't date ugly. We date medium ugly.
Man,
sometimes, occasionally.
There's real shit out here that be happening that motherfuckers really don't be talking about and be addressing for real, though, dog. Like,
medium ugly?
No, you know when you're dating someone that ain't on your motherfucking level.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that. Let's stop faking out here. You know when you're dating a nigga that's you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know when you dating a nigga that look like something. Same way a man, if you can't deal with a pretty female, bruh.
Yeah.
You ever date a pretty female, you like, if you're not infatuated with her more than the nigga,
you're secure.
You're gonna be you a secure nigga?
I couldn't leave the damn
house. That secure nigga should have to file and have that shit on their driver's license or birth certificate. Warning, insecure.
Yeah.
You're the worst nigga in the world.
Yeah.
You're the worst nigga in the
You
world.
know what's crazy?
And let's keep it
It will drive a woman away.
And
Let's
she
keep
can
it
be
100.
so secure with you. Like, I could be so okay with your medium ugly ass.
Yep.
And now you get on my fucking nerves.
Exactly.
I can't get you saw me dressed like this when you met me.
Yep,
sir.
So let's just keep it 100, brothers. Conversations out here we're not having. People are vilifying motherfuckers and because we're just not. It's not that motherfuckers ain't talking. It's just unspoken words. Motherfuckers just don't want to say certain shit.
And I think selective hearing is a
very
selective reading.
Key thing that you said.
Like I'm
you
not.
Will send a man 5 key points on why you fucked up or why you
That's
fucked
what I'm
with
saying.
it, and
then sometimes people just can't communicate well, right? Like, for whatever reason, you're not receiving, they're not receiving. Yeah, it just does not match.
That don't make a motherfucker a villain because you are who you are. They are who
y'all
they are.
need mediators.
I disagree with that point.
But
because as an adult, if I can't articulate or communicate my point, then I need to work on my communication skills, and the other person does too. So if I'm just like, because I don't understand you and you don't understand me, then fuck it. If we didn't get a mediator or
you can elevate it to somewhere else.
Yeah, because even if we don't work out, now I've learned how to communicate or articulate myself with someone.
Yeah, but you gotta communicate completely different with the next person.
Right, and if you ain't in a relationship, anybody going to couples counseling if y'all just
you get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. But I agree with you in a situation where it's like that. Yes, you should try to maybe find somebody that can help y'all communicate better.
Or even if me and you not communicating, I'm not understanding where you coming from. Sometimes, like, I'll call
a friend, right?
What the fuck is wrong with your friend? And then she'll be like, "This is what she really meant." And I'll be like,
Exactly.
"Oh yeah, I forgot that Jersey shit."
But that's the to sum it up. That's the problem. We rather vilify each other instead of just saying,
"I don't understand."
Yeah, so we're two different fucking people.
Right. So he's saying, so then I get to be the bad person because
somebody has to be the villain in the story.
And I don't know why people always want to be victims.
No, because it's just that somebody has to be the villain in somebody's story.
I hear you, but what I cannot stand is these women always crying crybaby.
But
like I can't stand
it.
But because they might be hurt. They might be hurt.
You could be hurt and not be the victim.
Yeah, but if you hurt somebody, gonna be a motherfucking victim because somebody hurt you. Right. But the whole time that person could just been them fucking selves.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at, where it's like in this world of somebody has to be a villain. Dog, maybe you're just being you, and maybe that other person's just being them. And motherfucker, maybe y'all just
don't work for each other.
You know what lesson I've learned lately? Everything's not personal. It's
Yeah.
not personal to me.
Yeah.
Like when people are projecting and you got your own issues and insecurity, sometimes it's not personal to me. Sometimes I just need to be like, you need a moment.
Wait a minute. I remember having this conversation with you months ago.
Yeah.
You had it.
Months.
Get on her
months
ass.
ago.
Yeah.
You had it.
Light skin on light
2
skin
years
crime.
ago.
Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. That sounds real familiar. Like, I told you that. And I told you, what's the response? Fuck them.
Yeah, but you say that.
I've
about
learned.
everything.
I do.
She'll be like, quit tomorrow. Fuck them. You're smart. You got all them certs. You don't even know my face is called. You got Azure. Like Azure what? Azure.
Listen,
Nah,
it's
man.
just too much available in life for people to be sitting in a place of unhappy,
Yeah.
uncomfortable, or taking shit from anybody or anything.
Yep.
Fuck that.
And everybody, and you gotta realize, everybody can't go with you on the way up. You
That's
can't
true.
take care of everybody. You can't worry about everybody's problems.
That
and
goes
shit.
for friends too.
You can't go family and everything.
We always gonna be for the Hardway.
Who's for?
Our ghostwriter.
Fuck is that?
Nigga.
Like I'm just saying, like
Sorry, y'all. That was a little inside.
I just don't. Yeah, and I'll always. I don't end off with
You ain't
people on
shit
bad
either.
terms. I don't end off with people on bad terms. Like I just realized, like lately, life's been moving so fast. I just realized, like, bruh, I cut anybody to fuck off of my happiness.
Yep.
We're not going to keep arguing. We're not going to keep having the same conversation.
Yep.
You just got to go. And it's not that I dislike you. And this has been for a lot of people lately that ain't heard from me. It's not that I dislike you. I don't fuck with you. It's just that we can't keep doing this. You fucking up my day.
Yep.
No, but
I ain't had lunch yet.
Hold on.
And you want to talk about dumb
hold
shit.
on. But let's be real. Sometimes I don't fuck with you, and there's nothing that you did, so I just don't fuck with you.
Nah,
we just can't get along.
And
We
that-
can't have
Or I just can't. I don't have the capacity to fuck with you at this moment.
Yeah,
You know,
I
the
screen
thing
calls
is,
now.
It's people don't understand.
I only answer Tina's drama before 9 a.m. If it's not my mom or my aunt, don't fucking call me before 9. Don't call me during work hours.
People don't understand how easy it is to cut somebody off because they themselves are not capable of it.
Yeah.
So when it's done to them, they be confused as fuck. Like, wait a minute.
They call you cold and shit.
And
But
sometimes
I gotta save me.
I know, and sometimes it's
Bro,
not personal.
My girlfriend had told me, I love you, and I don't have the capacity right now. I love you too.
Yeah.
And if you and
Call
if you
me when
need
you're
something,
ready.
call me. She picked up the phone 2 months later, like, hey girl, like you need to talk about it. She was like, girl, I just need a stiff drink.
But I'm big on
and then we
space.
kick it off.
Yeah.
I'm big on space.
And I think the older you get, the more that low. I am so very much in that space. Like,
But
listen,
people don't get it though.
I didn't get that with.
I'm telling
I
you,
didn't understand.
But
I
people
felt
don't-
like-
people don't understand that.
Yeah,
Like-
you value your space, you value quiet
Space, bro.
in the world of just so much going on. And I know, at least for me, like my brain is constantly moving. So there are times where I just want to sit and I just want quiet. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to watch nothing. I just wanted to be quiet.
I'm big on space and peace.
And I only talk to the same people regularly.
Yeah.
All these other people with all your other
Yeah.
The only tea I want to spill is to my sister.
Yeah, I'm big on
I
that.
don't got no more tea.
I'm big on that because some people just don't understand the value of space.
Mhm.
Like,
Yep.
yo, go take some time, yo.
Yeah.
That don't mean I don't fuck with you.
Right.
Just go take
Give
some
me a
time.
minute. Right.
No, give your fucking self a minute.
Yeah.
I'm
you
good.
tripping.
Right.
I'm good because I've treated a few people like this. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I still fuck with y'all, but man, look, listen. I like in my life, I pay attention to all the little shots that be taken. I see everything, right? So I've just learned how to baby mamas and stuff. I cut 'em off. I don't give a fuck who you is. I'll cut you off. I still fuck with you.
Right.
But we're gonna cease communication and shit for a little bit. Let's get back to
Don't you
basics.
hate that? I can't stand people who smile in my face and make little shots. I
No,
rather you
I
just
don't
say
hate
no.
it.
You just don't.
I
fuck
don't
with
hate
me.
it because people be peopling, and I've learned
I don't
how
like
to
that.
channel my own energy and be happy by my fucking self.
I don't like that. I prefer her to call me and been like, "Why the fuck did you do that dumb shit?"
Like-
than to smile in my face and be like, "She on some dumb
Well,
shit."
that's different. That's
Yeah,
that
that's that
fake. That's
two-faced
somebody,
shit.
right? That's
I
somebody
ain't
that's
dealt with
being
that in a
fake.
brick.
That's that. Yeah, that's
I ain't dealt
different.
with that
You
in a
said
brick.
a brick.
I can't wait to go to fucking West Virginia this
Someone-
weekend on another note.
Someone
Where
had
you going to West
posted
Virginia
that
for?
like black women. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Someone had posted like black women like we don't have friends at work. That's a real ass statement.
Yeah.
Like I don't go to work to make.
Oh,
friends.
yeah.
Like if we become friends, like well, of course y'all I know my army peeps is a little different because we are a family, but like corporate
jobs.
jobs,
That's what I was just about to say. Stop, all you work people. Stop saying that your work and your job is your family. They're not your family.
Yeah, your work family.
They know they're not your work family because if you die tomorrow, they're gonna replace your ass.
Nah, that's a fucking
Your
fact.
job,
I got
but
two
see, but
family
this is the
members,
problem,
and
right?
that's it. Out of like 100-something people that we rock with, I got two.
But this is the trick
Everyone's not your
bag.
friend.
This is the
Everyone's not
trick
your
bag
friend.
that they put you in, and I stopped doing that even at my job. Like we're not a family. I used to be like welcome letters. Oh, welcome to the blah blah blah. Fuck no. Welcome to your employer, your first day of employment team. Right. Because here's the thing. When you mentally keep hearing, oh, we're a family and we care and this, that, and the other, then you start feeling bad about taking off. You start feeling guilty about calling in sick.
Take that mental health.
Now
break.
you're right. And then people, you feel bad because this isn't done. So now you're skipping lunch and you're doing. Listen, stop with the family at work. They're not your family. They are your coworkers. Period.
Here y'all go.
Okay.
You can tell a lot about a female by the car that they drive.
Oh, you already did this.
No. We did the thoughts.
We did. But that's bull because, never mind.
Women who drive.
You held
All right, y'all ready?
Shut up.
Y'all ready? Women who drive Nissans are messy. Honda, you're a freak.
Oh.
A BMW, you're bougie. A Benz, you're hood as fuck, but trying to act classy.
Oh, okay.
A Toyota, you're laid back. Chargers and Camaros, you're a stud. A Kia, you're crazy as fuck.
Wait, you're a stud if you drive a Charger?
A Charger and Camaro or Camaro.
Not
a Chevy, you're sneaky as fuck. A Ford, you're a scammer.
I can see that.
Hyundai, fucked up attitudes.
That is true.
A Jeep, you act innocent, but you're really a pimp.
I'm an asshole.
That's the Jeep. You act innocent, but you're really a pimp. And if you got no car, you're for the streets. And if you drive a Pontiac, you're bipolar.
They still make those?
I was about to
They still make
a Pontiac.
Yo, you know what I used to love about them? They have the regular chargers inside. Like you could plug like your whole charger.
My Jeep has that.
I used to love that.
But who still has a Pontiac
I didn't
Grand
know they
Am?
still made
Because
them.
that's the only Pontiac car.
I didn't know they still made them.
I don't think they do.
The best pussy comes from a female who drives either a Camry or a van.
A van?
Like any van?
Like a mom van?
Yep.
With the automatic
minivan.
doors?
Yep.
What if the doors aren't automatic?
Don't give a fuck.
Slide that shit back on.
If she drives a Camry or a van, she got fire.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, all right then. Oh, are we done? We are over time, and I know we started late, but it's like 9:20. Are we ending it
I got
here?
stuff to do.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna end it here. I actually have a positive quote for the end.
You guys need to shake hands or tap feet and be like truths. Because
I
I'm
was
done.
right.
I'm done referencing.
Yeah,
I was right. Just say me.
Yeah, I whooped her ass.
No, she said I was right.
Even in the comments, they said every time you made a point, she like moved the goal.
Meaning I made better points.
Yeah,
It's
she was
Sorry,
right.
sucker.
because it's me.
Sorry, sucker. No, I kept making.
That's all that
and,
is.
and,
That's all that
and
is.
I responded to
That's
that
all it
comment.
is.
I'm not moving the goalpost. I'm just making better
Nah,
points.
no,
I
you're
think
not.
her points are just.
I'm making better points.
And I'm the ref. No one asked you, sir. I'm the
Yeah.
ref.
And those,
So I win.
I didn't ask for
and they must be,
second
they must have been a pussy privilege thing.
No, it was actually a dude that said that. It was a dude in the comment.
That's what you're saying. It was a pussy privilege.
No, he said they met one, but yeah. So anyway, all right, y'all.
Oh, you had a positive quote?
I do have one for today. I feel like I've been slacking, so I came prepared.
You
but
are.
this
You
hasn't.
have been slacking. But go
What do
ahead.
you
I know
got?
for like 2 seasons.
Maybe 3.
I mean, it's always if it ain't light, it ain't right. But my for real positive quote is you will always disappoint somebody. No one is ever going to be, or everyone is not going to be always happy with what you do and the choices you make in life. So do what's best for you, boo. Here we go.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
What do you got,
Short,
Trey?
simple, and sweet.
Light skin melanin, baby. If it ain't light,
It ain't right.
Hey, yo, I'm in West Virginia this weekend. Y'all know the vibes
What
out
the hell are
there.
you doing in West Virginia?
My queen.
Oh, your mom.
My queen birthday.
Oh,
is
happy
this Saturday.
early
And
birthday.
y'all know how I feel about my mother, man. So
That's exciting.
I'm going to West Virginia for the weekend.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably,
Look, maybe.
they probably got
Probably our
kombucha over that
Look,
joint.
probably our equipment. I ain't because this thing.
They probably got savings
Okay, well,
over there.
we have some announcements. We have some announcements.
What we got going on?
So we will be at a Taste of DMV July 1st.
Yeah.
Look out for that. And I'm
3 the Hardway.
Yeah, we
For the Hardway.
3 the Hardway will be at Taste of DMV.
we are back in the streets doing community events and
we got press
activities
passes
and
for it?
all that. We do have press passes for that. I'm in
I need
the
a myth shirt.
I'm
man.
in talks of getting some tickets that we can give away on the show. They were offered for December, so I'll probably be able to get them.
I hope that y'all bring fans.
Hold on, when's the Taste of DMV? That's like
July
July
1st.
1st.
Oh,
Just so it's coming up really, really soon.
All the girls with thick thighs.
that's a good bonding event for us 3. If you guys got some friends or something, run it by us.
Well, everybody. I mean, we would love for everybody to come. We'll
Yeah.
have a whole
I don't
tent
have
set
no
up.
friends.
Yeah.
So where you guys can come out
You
and
come
hang out
meet
with
us.
us and meet us and all of that
Just
good
not ride
stuff.
with us there.
So,
Come meet us.
and then do you want to announce the other thing that we're in the process of planning?
I think that's June 24th or the 25th.
The barbecue?
The barbecue fest.
Yes.
We're definitely trying to get in on that.
And if
Are we
we
eating free?
Yeah. So
Since you fat
so
shamed
no,
me?
so you pay and you got like unlimited samples. You know what I mean? Beer and everything. They got performers and stuff. I can't run down the list or whatever.
Yo, Jazzy Jeff will be.
Yeah.
there. I am so. It's a 90s
Yeah.
themed barbecue cook-off
Yup.
thing.
That's right
Listen.
in DuPont Circle. Yeah.
I'm so excited and cannot wait to go.
Yeah. I think it's
Cannot
in
wait to go.
DuPont.
It's a
Also,
great event.
June 24th, you have a reggae wine festival
Oh,
in
yeah, we're going to
Manassas,
that.
Virginia.
I don't want to go there.
What?
I don't want to go there.
What?
I mean, I like 5 songs and then I'm over.
I mean, I don't really, but it's I don't know, it's in Manassas.
Yeah.
Wait, do you mean
can
wine
do
or
both.
like wine?
No, like wine,
Not
poured
dirty.
wine.
Oh.
not the dirty wine.
Now, you've been on demon time all day. What's wrong with you?
Those are my people.
Get a little cooler cat together, yo.
Not Cougar Cat.
She's
still
the one
call it
over
that?
here holding mics.
Don't look at me with that little twinkle in your eye, Trey.
I have makeup on today.
I know, and
It's old makeup, but
fucking-
it's there. I did
I
not wipe
fucking
it off
hate
on
it.
purpose.
It looks natural, so anyway.
Don't do that. And I come on with the bullshit.
To your mama.
Oh shit! Thank you. That's so dope.
Oh my God. Okay, we're about to end. Did you do your positive quote?
I
we did
don't
not.
really got one, man. Just hey, don't be afraid to go broke or cut a motherfucker off.
Go broke?
Yeah, don't be afraid to go broke. If you know how to make money, you're never afraid to go broke.
Facts.
So don't be afraid to go broke.
Don't
Make
be being
investments
afraid to
and bet on
go
yourself.
broke with no nothing, no knowledge.
Don't be afraid to bet on yourself, man. If you know how to make money, bet on yourself
Facts.
every way possible, every time
Facts.
you can.
And these scams are not making money. But
Yeah.
see y'all later.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. We will be back on the 21st, I believe. Yeah, I think it's the 21st. So not next week, the week after.
Pussy privileged men is a real thing. And
I'm
you
sure
heard
it is.
And in case it hits the net, you heard it here first.
So what do we call the women?
What? That's
Ooh.
That's
That's privilege. What do we call ourselves?
Women.
nah, they're pussy deficient. I told y'all that. Y'all suffer from
So
a pussy
women can't be
deficiency.
dick privileged?
No, they suffer from a
That's
pussy
not- that's
deficiency.
That's not really a privilege. Everyone always
Yeah.
throwing your dick at you. It's a little
That's true
annoying.
too.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Who said I want your
especially-
dick?
Yeah.
Especially when that dick broke.
Y'all ever
So
been
I
to a
guess-
swingers event?
Have I been to a swingers? Like, okay. I need
Nah,
to
you
click.
know what the fuck I
Click.
said.
Like
Well,
partake.
Claire,
You
no.
know what I
Are
said.
you talking
You
about like
mean
going to the
partake?
house, the private event house, or just go to
It's
one?
12 big dick Dans walking around
No,
trying to see if you participating or watching. And true, I just fucked her life. Look at her.
Thanks for watching. We will see
This
y'all.
one time in Essex, Maryland.
We'll see y'all on September.
Mom, we gotta go. I got shit to do.
bye y'all.
We'll see y'all later.
Guess who's back, bitch? You know I'm about to drop it like.